Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Hey, today we are going to look at something neat that I picked up the other day. This is the BestLock aircraft carrier. And I had high hopes for it, but it didn't really turn out as good as I wanted it to. And here, let me show you. At first glance, this set looks kind of cool. You get an aircraft carrier, you get a bunch of jets, you get some helicopters, you get 4 minifigs and 2 weapons, and the weapons are pretty cool looking. But, you know, this set is lacking, to say the least. It felt very cheap, very cheaply designed and made, and they didn't go together very well at all. In fact, a lot of the bricks were horrible to put together. I think some modeling glue or super glue would make this a much better set. And this set comes with 4 minifigs, but this aircraft carrier is way too small to use minifigs with. The minifigs are huge compared to it. The minifigs, they're kind of like a cross between the Mega Bloks minifigs and the Lego minifigs. And I'm not really impressed with them, but hey, it's 4 minifigs that I can just toss in the bucket with the rest of the minifigs, and we can use them for various other things. Now, when I ordered this set, one of the things I was very impressed with was it came with some jets and some helicopters. And yes, they're small because it's a small aircraft carrier. Even though the minifigs aren't properly scaled for the aircraft carrier, these jets and helicopters are. Now, there's a problem though. The jets look okay from the top, but if you look underneath them, they look pretty bad. And you got to put the landing gear on the jets yourself. And on the helicopters, you got to put the landing gear and the propellers on, and they do not pop right in. You're going to have to use some little model glue or super glue to keep these things together. And in addition to the jets, the helicopters, and the 4 minifigs, you get 2 weapons. And the weapons are really cool. They appear to be right up there with Brick Arms quality. You get a handgun, and you get a little submachine gun. So it's pretty cool looking. The handgun appears to be probably a 9mm Beretta. And the machine gun looks like a shorty AK-47, but don't quote me on this. Okay, really quick, let me go down the list of what I like and what I dislike about this set. I'll tell you what's good and what's bad about it. Number 1, what's good is the price. The price is $35. That's amazing. If you want an aircraft carrier, Lego's not going to make an aircraft carrier, so you're going to have to buy this, or find one of the really old Mega Bloks aircraft carriers, which are now very expensive, or get a Banbao aircraft carrier. So the price and what you get, hey, for $35, that's pretty good. Okay, number 2, it comes with a bunch of little jets and some helicopters. Well, that's pretty neat. You know, they're basically useless to play with Lego, but you can use them for other things, so that's kind of neat. Number 3, comes with 4 minifigs. That's right, 4 minifigs. They're not sized properly for the aircraft carrier, but you get 4 minifigs, so that's neat. Number 4, you get 2 weapons. Weapons are really cool looking, high quality weapons, so that's good. All right, now let's talk about what I dislike about this. Number 1, the bricks were cheap and did not go together very well. Number 2, the bricks were cheap and did not go together very well. Number 3, the bricks are cheap and did not go together very well. Yeah, that says it all right there. All right, also, I'm not impressed with the minifigs. Like I said, they're not sized properly for the aircraft carrier. Why bother having them? And I got 1 bad brick. It happens in all the super cheap sets. You know, this BestLock is right down there with Super Blocks. I've had the exact same problem with Super Blocks. It feels the same. These bricks are almost identical. For all I know, they're made in the same factory and they just put a different name on the box. Horribly cheap set. Now, with all that said, good and bad, you know, here's how it is. This is an aircraft carrier. That's kind of cool. It costs $35. That's an amazing price. Lego won't make something like this, so if you want an aircraft carrier and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this isn't a bad set. If you buy some super glue or some modeling glue, you can put this thing together. It'll go together very nicely, and it will stay together. So, you know, I understand. We all can't afford Lego all the time. Sometimes Lego just costs a lot of money. Sometimes Mega Bloks just cost a lot of money. So for $35, there is an amazing amount of value here, but if you're not a do-it-yourselfer or a tinkerer or something, you're not going to like this set because it's going to fall apart on you. So you're going to have to put a little extra effort into it. You're not going to pay a lot of money for it, so you're going to have to do a little extra work to bring this up to serviceable condition. Okay, now let's do the slow motion drop test. Ouch! This is pretty much what I expected from this set. As you can see, I have not glued this set together yet. I will put the set back together and I will glue it so it stays together. Alright, so that's it for today. We looked at the BestLock aircraft carrier, 500 pieces, 4 minifigs, a whole bunch of little jets and some helicopters, and 2 really cool weapons. Very low price, $35, very low quality. But hey, You know, you get what you pay for. And this may not be such a bad deal if when you're buying this set, you also buy a tube of super glue or model glue to help keep it together. And remember, as I always say, you can love Lego and you can still like some of the other less expensive sets. The only thing is, considering this set, there's not very much to like, all right? Hey, leave your comments in the comment section. What do you think? Have you had this set? Have you seen it before? Do you think it's worth it for $35 and an extra $2 for some glue? You know, would you buy it? Would you not buy it? You know, what do you think? Hey, and as always, thanks for watching.
Beameister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.